Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider First Down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
I don't always put a new roof on my house.
Hello everyone, and we welcome you to Grand Lake Health Systems Court for another Rider Nation Station sports telecast. As tonight, we bring you a Western Buckeye League encounter between the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders and the Kenton Lady Wildcats. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of tonight's contest. Joining me are my colleagues Mike and Kelly J. And this is the season finale for the girls. This is it. This wraps up the 24-25 basketball season.
Tournament starts next week.
Yes, it does, and we'll have that. Yes. And I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit later on, how that all came about.
Kenton actually has a regular season game on Saturday.
They do?
Yeah, one last regular season.
Bill Fountain.
Well, let's talk about the Kenton Wildcats. They come in 7-1 in the Western Buckeye League. Obviously, their only loss in league play came to the hands of the OG Lady Titans. They come in tonight overall 17-2 and that is probably one of the better marks in school history as far as girls basketball at Kenton.
Yeah, Coach Bosselman has been building this program for the last several years. A lot of the girls you're going to see tonight all started as freshmen, kind of took some lumps as young kids, but they have a lot of game experience. They've been building. Their record's been getting better and better, and then it's culminated in this season. Historically, Kenton's been the doormat of the WBL. They have the lowest win percentage, 31% in WBL history. They've never won a WBL title before. Highest they've ever finished is second back in 1980. So this is a very historic season for Kenton and Coach Bosselman. They've worked hard to get to this place. It is as good a season as they've ever had in school history. They could conceivably go quite a ways in the tournament. They have a lot of talent. They're on a 14-game win streak. I expect them to do some damage in the tournament.
Of course, they will start 4 seniors and a freshman. Their leading scorer, Sydney Payne, who's a 5'10 sophomore, will not play tonight. She's out with an illness, so you'll see 4 seniors. And of course, Briley Bosselman, the coach's daughter. She's the smallest player that'll be on the floor at 5'5" and a freshman.
Yeah, she's the young gun with all the old veterans. They're some of their older kids. There's 3 seniors. They've got 3 of them going to play college basketball next year. Sadie Larrabee is a double-double machine. She's 11 points and 12 boards a game. Her last game against Riverdale, it was 20 points and 17 boards. She's a prime-time player. She's going to Edison State next year. Macy Heckathorn, their second leading scorer, is headed to Bluffton. She's 11 points and 8 boards a game.
She was second team WBL last year.
Yeah, Larrabee was first team WBL last year. Heckathorn was second team. And then Olivia Nolting, who is an excellent three-point shooter, is going to Heidelberg next year. So you're looking at 3 girls going to play college basketball next year. That gives you an indication of the kind of talent the Riders are up against tonight.
Absolutely. Kelly, for the St. Mary's Rough Riders, 4-4 in the Western Buckeye League, 6-15 overall. They played St. Henry on Tuesday and lost in that ball game. But of course, as you mentioned prior to airtime, they went up against a very, very talented St. Henry ball club.
Yeah, the schedule hasn't been kind to them here at the end. You know, we talk about schedules being front-loaded or back-loaded, and it's certainly back-loaded on this one where St. Henry, I think they have 2 losses on the season, maybe. Fairly sure on that one. And then obviously the Kenton Wildcats coming in at 17-2. So 2 really top quality teams at the end of the schedule. And really St. Mary's took their lumps against St. Henry. Came out of the gate and just got kind of overwhelmed with the athleticism from St. Henry. And so I'm hoping that Coach Jordan has them kind of regrouped a little bit and maybe ready to come out of the gate a little bit better tonight, facing this top-notch Wildcat team.
And St. Mary's still, they've won 3 of their last 5.
Correct.
And for a team that's only won 6 all season, that's a good sign. They're starting to come on at the end of the season. So it'll be a good test tonight. Something it's kind of interesting. They may very well face these same Kenton Wildcats in 2 weeks in the district semis. If they both win their sectional games, there could be a rematch in 2 weeks of these same 2 teams you see tonight.
I think that at halftime we're going to be able to bring up on the telestrator tournament brackets and take a look at.
We're going to do some bracketology.
Some bracketology.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll deal with that at halftime.
Absolutely, that'll be awesome. Well, right now they're lowering the flag for the playing of our national anthem. They're asking this crowd here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court to rise to their feet as the pep band plays the national anthem. We'll step away. We'll come back. We'll check the starting lineups for you and have the tip-off of tonight's contest right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash, where riders shop.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. This program reminder that tomorrow Rider Nation Station will be right here to bring you the game between the St. Mary's Rough Riders and the Minster Boys.
Saturday, 2 days.
You're correct. On Saturday,
yes.
We'll be here. That tip-off for the JV contest begins at 4, and then the following Friday, we'll have the boys as they host the Elida Bulldogs. That'll round out the Western Buckeye League season. And then on Saturday, the St. Mary's will travel to St. Henry as the season will conclude in a game against the Redskins. So we're winding the season down. Of course, the girls will play. They had a 5th seed draw. We'll talk about that at halftime and how that all transpired and where they could possibly head. And so it's getting ready to get crazy.
Yeah, it's great. We'll show it at halftime, but St. Mary's, even though they're a 5th seed, managed to luck into a home game.
Yes.
So next Thursday, St. Mary's will be playing the Rossford Bulldogs.
St. Mary's comes into tonight averaging just under 40 points a game. Obviously led by the dynamic duo of Reese Rabel, 11 points a game, and Sophie Minker at 10.3 points per game. And that's been pretty consistent all year. For tonight's game, obviously the Wildcats want it to be a more up-tempo game and a higher scoring game. If you look at last year's games, last year St. Mary's beat Kenton twice. Kenton finished 11-12 last year, 5-4 in the WBL, but the final score of the regular season game was 60-56. St. Mary's hasn't seen 60 much this year.
No, they haven't.
So they certainly need to keep things in the 40s. That's going to mean getting some stops on defense and getting some rebounds. And Mike talked about Larrabee being kind of a beast on the boards. That's obviously going to be important to keep her off the boards tonight. The Wildcats come into tonight, looks like
they're averaging about 39 points.
They're giving up 39 points a game.
But scoring about 55 points a game. So the big difference is they are a much more high-powered offense than we are. We're going to have to keep, to me, we have to keep that score somewhere in the 40s. I don't know if we have enough offensive firepower to play a game over 50 points.
I think, and I know, Kelly, you don't have the ability to do this, but it would be interesting in the long run to see how many points off turnovers Kenton gets in the course of a ball game. So the Rough Riders are going to have to take care of the basketball. Claire Turner. Boy, Kenton's got the ball down offensively in a hurry. A couple of shots offensively missed, balls on the floor. Nolting with the basketball. Bosselman. In the paint, kick it back out to Bosteiger. Offensive rebound, stick back put up, and is good.
Sadie Larrabee's a big, strong girl. Keeping her off the boards is going to be a difficult task for the undersized Riders.
3 offensive boards already.
She had 17 boards on Tuesday against Riverdale.
Nice job by the Rough Riders Sophie Menker found an open spot back door. Nice pass. 2 points for the Rough Riders. 2-2 on the American Legion scoreboard. There's a left-handed shot put up. No good. The shot was put up by Bosselman.
Rabel's leaking out early on the break. Sophie Caesar.
Turner. Hirschfeld. Jacobs. Shot put up. No good. Rebound comes down to Kenton. Briley Bosselman with the basketball. Nolting drives right side, goes up with a scoop shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Hirschfeld. Jacobs.
Yeah, Wildcats playing without Sydney Payne. When you lose your leading scorer, it's 14 points a game. Sometimes that can really bother a team. It totally messes up your dynamics of your offense. Somebody you're used to scoring frequently is not there anymore. Other people sometimes have to do different roles then, and sometimes that can really mess with the team.
Exactly. So somebody for Kenton is going to have to step up offensively.
First thing visually you notice about Kenton, they're bigger than us at every position. They're a long, even the girls that aren't that tall are pretty long.
Underneath to Hirschfeld. Jacobs drives in. Claire Turner puts the ball on the floor, goes up with it. I think it's partially blocked.
Yeah, Heckathorn, 6 foot, big wingspan, got a piece of that.
Ballstater with the basketball. She's got it back.
Riders have to be happy with the first 3 minutes. Game's being played at a slow pace.
3-point shot put up, no boxing out for the Riders. Offensive rebound, no good by Kenton. Turner comes away with it, gives it to Jacobs. Sophie Menker, ball
Nice
fake,
fake,
goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Kenton. Pass down low, shot up and rolls around. That's no good. Rebound, got a jump ball.
Well, the Wildcats have missed 3 or 4 point blank putbacks on boards. Riders have been lucky to escape without more point damage.
Possession arrow.
5 offensive rebounds early for Kenton.
Kenton. Ballstater with the 3-point shot, won't go. Here comes Menker. Menker's got Rabel, goes up with underhand scoop shot, whistle and a foul. Nice job by Sophie Menker taking it to the glass. You see it there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
Soph's going to the line. She's a 56% free throw shooter on the year.
She hits the first one. Riders on top on the American Legion scoreboard.
Sophie has been noticeably shooting better the last about 5 games or so of the season. That's a good sign for the Riders, and we head into the tournament.
Hits them both. Logan Henson checks in for the Rough Riders.
Riders are not going to be able to give Heckathorn and Larrabee that kind of position and expect to not get hurt inside.
Henson puts up the shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Here comes Kenton the other way. Bosman. Ballstater, I'm sorry. Nolting to Bosselman. 3-point shot put up by Heckathorn, won't go. Rebound comes down to Henson. Claire Turner with a Fowler TV 3-point goal.
Claire Turner with a rare 3. It's her 4th one of the season. It's a welcome help on the offensive end for the Riders. The Riders have been looking for a third scorer all year. Somebody else to give them a double-figure output.
Dolting shot won't go. Here comes the Riders. Hirschfeld with the basketball. Hirschfeld in the paint, goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Hirschfeld gets it. Menker kicks it back out. Rabel. Rabel from long distance. That won't hit nothing. Briley Bosselman with the basketball. To Heckathorn. Pass down low, intended for Bostater. Goes out of bounds. Here comes Lauren Jacobs and Audrey Reinecke into the ball game.
Sure, Coach Jordan is using Reinecke to give him some size.
Match up a little bit.
Inside, try to match up with Kenton's height and try to get him off the boards. Again, they've got 5 or 6 offensive boards here in the first half of the first quarter.
Rabel squares up. Shot from 3 won't go. Menker stick back up and in. Nice follow by Sophia Menker, the 5'7" junior. 9-4 on the American Legion scoreboard. Riders by 5.
That was a wild
shot put
shot.
Up by Kyla Bostater. Won't go. Here comes Jacobs. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound. Tipped away. Menker has the basketball. Reinecke. Jacobs for 3. Nope, that hits the front of the iron. Olivia Nolting with the basketball. Brings it across the 10-second line. Drives right side. Goes up with a shot. It will not go, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Olivia Nolting is shooting only 47% from the correction, 57% from the free throw line for the season.
She hits the first one, she'll get 1 more.
She averages 5 points, 3 assists for the Wildcats. She's one of their leading 3-point shooters.
She's a senior,
Senior heading to Heidelberg. She's going to be a student princess. One of the more unusual college nicknames, in my opinion, in Ohio. Not sure a student princess is a very intimidating nickname, but it's just me. Much rather be a rocket or something like that, wouldn't you, Joe?
I would. You know, my daughter went to Heidelberg, and that's every time. I said, come on, petition somebody to change your mascot name.
Don't let Jim Hillman hear you talking about
that.
I
know.
You could get kicked out of here.
I know.
Or Tommy Petter. He's another MHS alum. Played for Heidelberg. Ella Jacobs, last year's senior basketball player, is a very, very good freshman soccer player. Had a great freshman season for Heidelberg.
Bosselman's shot won't go.
Audrey Reinecke grabbing the rebound, has gotten more meaningful minutes here in these last several games. Shooting pretty well from the field.
Shot well against St. Henry.
Yep.
Hirschfeld had the shot. Didn't hit anything. Here comes Kenton the other way. Riley Bosselman with it. And Laura Henschen decides to flop on her.
Like a move out of WWE.
Absolutely.
Right there. Kind of dropped the leg on her. That was Hulk Hogan's finishing move, was to drop the big leg on somebody, and then he'd pin him, and then the match was over.
We're down to 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Reese Rabel's one-handed shot won't go. We're down to 8. Bo Stater with the basketball. Heckathorn, shot put up by Bosselman, will not go. Sails out of bounds. That horn sound ends the first quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 9, the Kenton Lady Wildcats 6. Back right after this.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider athletics and the Memorial student athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
I didn't hear it. All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Mike and Kelly. Jay, Kelly, not a particularly good quarter of shooting by either team.
St. Mary's 3 of 15, Kenton 2 of 15. St. Mary's 1 of 5 from 3, and Kenton 0 of 6 from 3. So not putting on any shooting clinics by either team.
Ball stolen by Jacobs, goes up with a shot, got it.
Tell you something I always thought when I coached, Joe, when school got canceled, look out. You're going to play like crap. The kids all sit, they sleep in all day, yeah. They don't have a normal routine. They're watching TV, eating junk food. I don't remember one of our teams ever playing well after cancellation. And both these schools had cancellations today for ice.
They did.
And the shooting's been ice.
Lauren Jacobs.
Except for Lauren Jacobs.
Hey, one of the things you're seeing here out of the Riders, something we haven't seen really all year, doing a little more pull-up stuff, not getting buried so deep into the lane where they're getting their shots blocked and really forcing some tough shots.
Eckathorn for 3, no, won't go. Offensive rebound. Larrabee was fouled.
Sadie Larrabee padding her rebounding stats again. She averages 12 for the season. She averages a double-double. She's a girl you've got to keep off the boards. Sadie's a 63% free throw shooter on the season.
She hits the first, she'll get one more.
First team WBL last year. Headed to Edison State. It's going to be an Edison State Charger.
She hits them both.
I told Coach Bosselman before the game that we've had several Rough Riders who have gone to Edison in the past and had really good basketball careers there.
Haley Fannin.
Haley Fannin started there, and Joe. I'm just absolutely drawing a blank.
Joe's going to rip you into.
I know she is.
Oh. Can't think of her name either.
Shot put up by Nolting, won't go. Kenton comes away with the offensive rebound again. Backdoor shot put up, nope, that will not go. That was Bosselman.
I think Shania Taylor, right? Shania Taylor went to Edison, I think, for a year, at least a year.
Hold on,
Nolting with the basketball, goes up with a shot. Rebound comes down to Jacobs. She's going to run the paint, goes up with the scoop shot, got it.
Euro step by
and we've got a timeout called on the floor, a Sean Barnett electrical timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. by using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy. All your health care needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spies Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Somebody got away with it.
Already back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Mike and Kelly J. Season finale for the Lady Rough Riders. Of course, Kenton after tonight will have one more game against the Bell Fountain Lady Chieftains, and then their season will come to an end.
And I have to interrupt here, Joe Steva. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once and not doing any of them very well. But
Rough Rider who played at Edison State.
Yeah.
How could you forget Joe Steva?
I know.
She won a WBL title at Bath.
Yes.
With a half hook shot. And you forget her name already, boy.
No.
That's terrible.
Oh, and I could walk you to the spot on the floor where she hit the shot.
It was a beautiful thing.
Stater with the three-point shot. Ball loose on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors St. Mary's. They'll have the basketball.
We're almost halfway through the second quarter. Kenton has 8 points, and they average in the upper 50s. So,
here again, I
Sydney
think,
Payne,
yep,
having your leading scorer not be there,
I agree.
Is that a factor? Certainly doesn't help. Can throw things out of whack, put people in different roles they're not used to. Team chemistry, can really be affected by something like that.
Jacobs goes down. Ball is blocked by Heckathorn.
Take that stuff back to Auglaize County on that one. That was a decisive block.
Heckathorn is a long, athletic girl. Second team WBL last year. She'll be a Bluffton Lady Beaver next year.
Jacobs off the window, got it.
Lauren Jacobs is not to be stopped today.
She's having herself a nice first half.
8 points for Lauren, and the one
she
thing
averages 4.5, and she's doubled it tonight.
The thing that I like to see is taking the ball to the basket, aggressively taking the ball to the basket.
Kenton's given up a lot of penetration on the defensive end.
Correct.
Good defense by the Lady Riders. Larrabee, Heckathorn, nope, won't go. Larrabee up and good. Offensive stick back by Sadie Larrabee. 17-10 on the American Legion scoreboard. We're down to 3:40 remaining here in the first half.
Larrabee reminds me of Dennis Rodman in there. She just kind of hangs loose and
we got 2-on-1 break.
Boards. That was textbook.
Vaulting the Bosselman.
Riley Bosselman with the finish. Kenton pulls to within 5.
Textbook fast break there. Staying wide, bounce pass. That was nice.
Reese Rabel with the reverse. Nice layup by Reese Rabel.
Again, penetration. Kenton is constantly giving up ball penetration and not doing a good job of helping on those drives. That's something Coach Bosselman's going to have to deal with at halftime.
Yep.
And if we can get that clip, save that clip right there, if possible.
Olivia Nolting's a 58% free throw shooter. She averages 5 points, 3 assists. She's their leading three-point shooter at 47%.
Is that field goal attempts?
Yes.
So you look down here and Payne, 242 attempts.
For the season, and now she's not getting any tonight.
Exactly.
That changes dynamics.
It does. Reinicke has the ball batted out of bounds.
Wildcat fans didn't like that call, I don't think.
Manker tries to get it down low. Turner, Rebel kicks it out to Manker. A Fowler three-point goal. Boy, Sophia Manker on fire.
Mankers heated up the last several games from three. Had kind of a rough start to the season from the three-point line.
It's her 21st three on the season.
Yep.
I bet 15 of them have been in the last 6 or 7 games.
Shot no good. Manker and Jacobs have 17 of the Rough Riders' 22 points. Open shot by Bostater will not fall. Kenton just not getting the ball to fall. Jacobs picks up the ball, gives it to Manker.
Can't overstate the importance of the Riders finding that third double-figure scorer. I just think they would have won over half their games if they could have had one more person getting doubles.
We've got a Sean Barnett electrical timeout call on the floor by the Rough Riders. 22-14, Lady Riders on top. We'll step away. We'll be right back.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Wow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
1:38 remaining here in the first half. Lady Riders on top, 22-14. They have the basketball. Manker, down low it goes to Turner. Kick it back out to Manker.
Guessing Coach Jordan said, hey, we got an 8-point lead. There's only a minute and a half to go. Let's pass it around and get a really good shot. If it takes a while, so be it.
Manker drives the paint. Ooh, and it's going to be an offensive foul called on Sophia Manker.
It's all right, I'll take that. It's a nice aggressive drive by Soph.
There you see it on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. Good call by the official. Good defense by the Kenton Lady Wildcats establishing position underneath.
Soph would have got a first down on that if it would have been football.
Well, Mike talked about both teams getting good penetration. That was one of them. Got the foul, but still.
That's a girl you cannot let shoot threes.
Riley Bosselman with a three-point goal.
She's 47% from three, which is absolutely outstanding. She's 81 from the free throw line. She's a very, very good shooter, one of the best in the WBL.
Down low it goes to Reinecke. Turner. Jacobs goes up with the running one-hander. Got it.
There's your double third person, maybe in double digits already in the first half.
24-17, Lady Riders by 7. 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ball stolen by Manker. She's got Rabel in front of her, gets her on the bounce pass, up off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Jacobs. Back to Reinecke. Apparently she stepped on the inbound line.
I thought Reese got hit on the hip a little bit going into that shot, but maybe it was just me.
She had, the call was she had not established herself back inbounds when the ball was thrown to her.
Riders need to really watch Bosselman not giving her any set shot threes. Lauren Jacobs is given the task of watching her. They're going to run something. Here we go. They're running a play just to get her to shoot.
And she hits it. You called it. And that three-point goal pulls the Kenton Wildcats to within 4 as that horn sounds the end of the first half. With the score on the American Legion scoreboard, it's the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 24, the Kenton Lady Wildcats 20. We'll be back with stats and halftime and more right after this.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design, with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash, where riders shop.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Rider Nation Station, glad to have you along where we are at halftime. And the American Legion scoreboard reads the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 24, the Kenton Lady Wildcats 20. Let's take a look at some of the numbers in the first half. Kelly?
All right, so for the St. Mary's Rough Riders, we've got Sophie Maker with 9 points. Lauren Jacobs had just a tremendous first half, leading the way with 10 points for the Riders. Reese Rabel held to just 2, and Claire Turner with 3 for their total of 24. The Riders are 10 of 25 from the field, just 2 of 6 from three-point line, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. A couple of statistics that are big for the Riders. Only 5 turnovers, that's big. And shooting pretty well, shooting 40%. And I say that when I compare it to the Kenton Wildcats. So here goes for Kenton. Got Sadie Larrabee with 6 points, Riley Bostelman with 8, Mason Hecklethorne with 2, and Olivia Nolding with 4 for their total of 20. The Wildcats are shooting 6 of 28 for 21% from the field. Now, you know, again, 40% versus 21%. 2 of 10 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Now, the stat that's just jumping out at me is I've got the Wildcats for 10 offensive boards. That's 10 second shots, which means they're either getting an extra field goal attempt, or if you understand stats, some of those they got fouled on the shot after the offensive board, and that sent them to the free throw line. And the Wildcats are good free throw shooters, and so they're shooting as a team. They're shooting 66% from the free throw line, which is pretty good. So those offensive boards are leading to either extra shots or extra shots where they're getting fouled, and a foul does not go in the stats as a shot attempt. And so technically you could say that the Wildcats probably have about 38 shot attempts compared to the Riders' 25. So kind of a big deal. They need to clean that up in the second half. Enough about stats. let's look just very quickly at one possession. And Mike, you talked about both teams penetrating and getting to the basket, and I just want to show.
Yeah, if you look at this screen right here, everybody knows who their man is. Everybody knows who they're going to box out. Everything's hunky-dory. Everybody's got their assignment. But look what happens when one person gives up penetration, how it messes up the whole defensive scheme.
Okay, and we're going to go in slow motion here. Got Goldie with the ball.
Everybody's got their man. Everybody knows who to box out.
And as soon as she takes off, okay, now look what happens. She penetrates. Lauren Jacobs has to leave her man. She dives down there. Gotta get a better pen here. Okay, she has to dive down here. We have to help here. We have to help here. And not sure who's it back there in the back also has to help. And everybody leaves their man. Now, who's been killing the Riders on the boards? Right here, we have someone leaving. Logan Hitchen has to leave her man to go help because of penetration. And
yeah, somebody that watches this play, an average person in the stands might say, what's Logan Hitchen doing? Why isn't she boxing that girl out? That's who she had.
Right.
Well, Logan Hitchen had to come help on a girl who was beaten on the perimeter. That's why she gave up the offensive rebound.
And I made reference to, and see, she got a foul on that one. I made reference to Dennis Rodman, and of course that's really, really old school. But Dennis Rodman made a career out of doing exactly what she was doing there, hanging around the basket, and when missed shots went up, she's there to collect the rebound.
And I think, Joe, when Rodman played, there was some player on the Bulls that drove to the paint a lot and got a lot of attention. Do you remember what his name was?
Pippen. No, it was Michael Jordan. Hey, but Kelly, going back to this play though, when they were back in here, the Cardinals' sin that the Rough Riders did is they let her penetrate between two defenders.
And that's what I'm saying. The penetration is a killer on a defense. It is just absolutely a killer. You've got to be able to keep people in front. You can't fall for head fakes because
she splits.
Yeah, right now.
Lauren Jacobson.
Yeah, right now everybody's in good position. Everybody's got their man. Over here, Reese Rabel's done a nice job of pushing her man out of the lane. Got Logan Hitchen over here. She's right where she needs to be. But boy, as soon as that man
everything changes.
Everything changes. And the same thing, this was the clip that we kept, but we could have done the same thing at the other end of the court because St. Mary's is doing that to Kenton as well.
Exactly.
Even more so.
Yeah.
Well, we got about a minute 15 remaining. Let's go do a little bracketology.
Yeah, guys, can you flip that back up here and we'll take a look at that? Oh, man, these guys are good.
Check that out.
Yeah, and
these are the 8 teams in the Miller City District tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got right here the Rough Riders.
Each first round game is a sectional final.
St. Mary's comes in at the number 5 seed, and Kenton right here at the number 1 seed. And so, of course,
you can see if they both win,
they win,
which they're both favored.
If they are able to win,
it could be a rematch in 2 weeks.
Yes. And obviously, we're hoping both ways.
I think explain how the Rough Riders got a number 5 seed and are able to host.
Okay, let me erase here. Go
normally,
ahead,
normally Napoleon, the number 4 seed, would have taken the line down where St. Mary's is at as the number 4 seed and had a home game, but Napoleon decided that they didn't want to have the home game. They instead wanted to jump on a higher seed, Bryan. Now, why is that? My guess, I don't know this for sure, but my guess is they'd like to put one on Bryan. Bryan, for the last couple years, has abused Napoleon pretty bad in terms of points, and they're in the same league. I'm guessing that the Napoleon coach decided I want some payback for the last couple of years, and I'm going to hop on. Even though I could have had a home game, I'm going to hop on Bryan, and I want to knock them out of the tournament. And by them doing that, Napoleon willingly giving up a home game in order to get after Bryan, the Riders are the recipient of a home game because of that, even though they're a 5 seed.
And I think if I looked at the standings and the regular season records, Bryan doesn't have a winning record. But yet, I don't think. And yet they're
they only beat us by a couple.
Yet they're a number 3 seed.
Right. Weaker league, weaker competition. Yeah, they only beat us by a couple, and I think we had a chance to win in the last minute.
And sometimes also it's a matter of matchups. Teams can look at it and say, we match up better against so-and-so.
Napoleon played them during the season in the league. Maybe they said, we match up really well. I don't care if we have to play at their place. We want them. We think we can beat them.
Now we'll talk a little bit about the tournament while play's going on. If you get a seed, do they ask you where you want to go and what you want to – did they give you an option?
Correct.
They do.
Number 1, they start with number 1. Where do you want to go?
And then
which line you want?
That's what they do. They put you on a line.
Which line do you want? So when they came to Napoleon, instead of saying, I want to go down here in the bottom and have a home game, Napoleon must have said, nope, we want to go up here on the top. We're jumping on Bryan.
And sometimes it's the second game down the road, too, that you might look at it and say, if we win this, we're going to play so-and-so
and stay away from a number 1 seed. Like
Correct.
Stay away from the Kenton if we can. We'll go to the upper bracket.
Correct.
Sadie Larrabee just nailed a jumper down here to tie up the score. Macy Heckathorn blocked a shot, so the Wildcats have come out firing here.
Knolting off the glass, and the Kenton Wildcats take, I believe, the first lead of the ball game.
I think there may have been a little fire and brimstone.
I think
a little
so.
Fire and brimstone in the locker room.
Might have.
I don't think Coach Bosman was probably real happy with the effort. 17-2 teams not used to being
down at half.
Down at half to a team with 6 wins. Guessing he may have gotten his girls' attention.
I think.
And prior to the game, Coach Bosman talked about something that they had, been really focused on, defensive intensity. And if they had been really focused on that, I'm sure that was brought up.
You couldn't have been happy about all the penetration.
In that halftime discussion.
Heckathorn, Bosselman, nope, won't go. Minker with the rebound. Up to Hirschfeld. She's going to drive right side off the glass. Got it.
Nice running layup. Cadence Hirschfeld. Cadence averages about 5 points per game for the Riders.
Shot put up by Heckathorn. Nope, won't go. Minker with the rebound. She picks up her dribble, gives it to Turner, back to Sophia.
A lot of coaches really emphasize the first 3 to 4 minutes of the second half. Win those first 3 or 4 minutes. So the Riders need to answer this surge by the Wildcats.
Over the course of the season, the Riders have scored pretty well in the third quarter.
Reese Rabel attempts a 3 off the back of the iron. Here comes Kenton the other way. Bosselman, cross-court pass to Heckathorn for 3. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Larrabee.
Heckathorn's only a 20% three-point shooter, so I'm sure the Riders will willingly give her
And we've got a whistle and a foul.
I would rather let her shoot threes than drive.
Foul was on Cadence Hirschfeld, her first.
Olivia Knolting, 58% free throw shooter to the line.
Hits the first one, she'll get one more. Comes Logan Henson into the ball games.
Knolting has 7 points, looking for 8.
Olivia hits them both. Kenton back up by 2. 4:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Hirschfeld for a Fowler TV three-point goal. That was big.
Big shot, Cadence Hirschfeld.
Put some air under that one. Heckathorn loses it, dives after it. Shot put up by Bosselman, won't go. Rebound, Larrabee won't go. Heckathorn is on the turf. She's down. She's back up. Good job by Macy Heckathorn crashing the boards.
6 foot long armed senior. Getting headed to Bluffton University next year. Be playing her games at the Summer Center.
Free throw is good. Tied at 30.
Heckathorn averaging like 10 points a game, almost 11 points a game.
8 boards, 2 blocks a game.
Kind of been held in check so far.
Sure, Bluffton likes that. She's got size, she's got length, moves well.
In the ball game for Kenton, number 33, Alexis Ratcliffe.
So that's her first appearance, I think.
Jacobs. Drop it down low to Rabel. Back to Jacobs. Shot up. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Henshin battled for it against Larrabee. Larrabee comes away with it. Gives the ball to Knowlton.
Wildcats have numbers.
Foul's going to be called on Lauren Jacobs. As Knowlton went up with the underhand scoop shot. Hits the back of the backboard, or the side rather. But nonetheless withdrew the foul.
Knowlton will be looking for points 9 and 10.
Doubling her scoring average already.
Well, these are critical moments right now for the Rough Riders because they cannot let Kenton get up to a 7 or 8 point lead at this point in time.
Right.
You're right, Joe.
Right now it's 33-30. The lead is 3. That's Kenton's largest lead of the ball game. Down low it goes to Rabel. Jacobs. Back to Rabel. Thought about a 3, pulls it down, drives in. Nice pass up to Henshin off the glass and 2 for Logan Henshin.
It's a sweet assist.
Great assist by Reese.
Nice.
A wraparound pass.
Knowlton. Bosselman. Knowlton in the paint, goes up off the glass, won't go. Rebound Minker. Baseball pass all the way down to Rabel. Minker goes up and she draws a foul. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Sophie's 56% free throw shooter on the season. That number has been climbing steadily in the last 6 or 7.
She hits the first, she'll get 1 more. Claire Turner will check in. And Cadence Hirschfeld will check out.
Minker with point number 10, right at her scoring average.
She's got them both. Riders regain the lead by 1, 34-33. Here comes Kenton. Bosselman with the basketball.
Wildcats doing a really nice job, which we diagrammed on the telestrator at halftime, of driving and creating conflict in the half-court offense. Right there is penetration. We talk about going north-south, and they're doing a great job of doing that.
Knowlton with the basketball. Ratcliffe for shot, rolls around, won't go. Whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Larrabee on the push. I'll tell you what, pretty much when that ball goes up, Larrabee heads for the basket.
Yep, she does.
Very impressive.
She's very, very aggressive, strong girl. She's been doing it for 4 straight years.
Wonder what the career rebound totals are.
Good question.
That'd be interesting.
Turner, no, misses it. Rebound, Henshin. Oh, Turner had the shot out to Rabel for 3. Got it, and she's fouled. A Fowler TV 3-point goal, and she's hacked in the act. So she'll go to the line and a chance to make it a 4-point play. This is a big swing right here for the Rough Riders.
A nice assist by Claire Turner. Kicked it to a wide open 3-point shooter. The easiest three there is one where you step in and shoot with your momentum going towards the basket.
Now what? What's this all about? How come she doesn't go to the line and shoot?
I think it's considered after the shot.
He called it after the shot.
After the shot. Okay.
Which could be in the end actually a bonus.
Correct.
Instead of shooting one, you
yep.
know.
They could get 2 or another 3. Turner for 3. High archer. Got it! Fowler team, so it did work in the Riders' favor.
No kidding.
6-point trip down the court.
Wow.
I think you called that one, Joe. You're like Nostradamus here.
Your prognosticator.
Well, there's a long-range 3. Nope, that hits nothing. Ball saved. Riders got the ball double team. We got a whistle and a foul.
Riders need to be careful not to foul here in the last minute and 25. The next one will be 2 shots.
Right. Cadence Hirschfeld checks in. Logan Henson will check out. Wow. Ball loose on the floor. They got the break. Hirschfeld goes up off the. Well, she didn't quite get it to the rim, but nonetheless, she was fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Big surge here in the
that
last
inbounds pass
minute.
right here has to drive a coach nuts.
That's terrible.
Yep.
She's within 10 feet and throws it at her feet and gets the ball taken away. Missed the free throw.
Cadence is the leading free throw shooter for the Riders at 74% on the season. So that means she's going to get the second one. 8-point lead.
Lauren Jacobs getting that steal there at half court. And yes, those passes do drive coaches nuts.
Shot put up, not a particularly good shot. Maker with the basketball.
Minute to go.
Maker to Rabel. Goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Heckathorn in her way.
That's a travel. Now, right now, Joe, unlike the second quarter, and remember in the second quarter I told you I would like to have held for the last shot, not give them a nice surge at the end. I'd get the last shot right here. Last at the end of the first half, we gave them 2 consecutive threes in the last 30 seconds.
Right.
I'd make sure that doesn't happen again. I want to go in up 8 at the minimum with momentum. We've had a great 2 minutes here.
We did.
Even if we don't get, I don't even care if we get a shot here.
You know, keep in mind when I made the statement that the Rough Riders had to keep it close, Kenton was up by 3.
Right.
And boom, just like that.
Take your time, get the last one.
Rabel, bounce pass, Turner, knocked out of bounds, still
Boy.
10 seconds remaining.
Heckathorn's a real eraser in that back line. She is long. She averages over 2 blocks per game. You can see why. It's all right. Take it to the hole. Drive, Lauren.
Oh, boy.
Ball knocked out of bounds. There's a shot at the buzzer. It's going to fall short, so that's the end of 3 with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 41, the Kenton Wildcats 33. 8 more minutes remaining in the regular season. We'll be back to bring it to you right after this. And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
I want to remind everybody along the way, we'll be back here on Saturday afternoon to bring you the boys' game between the Minster Wildcats. JVs tip it off at 4 o'clock. That'll give you some kind of time frame if you want to make the varsity contest after that.
Missed a travel there.
Not a good shot, good rebound. Larrabee with the offensive board. Nolting, the shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Turner.
Claire's leading rebounder for the Riders. Sweeps the boards. Riders had a 17-point quarter, Joe, in the third.
Wow.
You know, when you're a team that's averaging in the upper 30s, a 17-point quarter is huge, following a 15-point second quarter. So Riders had a real explosion of offense in those two. Let's see if they can put a third quarter together and get a win. Third straight offensive quarter. 8-point lead for the Lady Riders. Again, that's an 8-point lead on a 17-2 Kenton Wildcat team.
Oh, here we go. Reese Rabel.
Cutter Reese. There you go.
Goes up with a shot and got it. She outrun Briley Bosselman to the basket.
If I was the Riders, I would sag off of every player except Bosselman and let them shoot threes all they want.
Here comes Rabel again. She goes up against Heckathorn. Nope. Rebound put back up and in by Logan Henchen. We've got a Sean Barnetti electrical time out called on the floor by Coach Jay Bosselman. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
6:22 remaining in the regular season for the Lady Rough Riders. They are up by 12 over the 17-2 Kenton Wildcats.
If the Riders can maintain this is a massive upset in the Western Buckeye League. Nobody would have, Vegas odds makers would not
be happy. Reese Rabel just picked that pocket right there. She's coming the other way. Take it to the hole. Nope, won't go, but that's okay. She had the right idea. She thought maybe she'd be able to draw a foul, but wasn't the case.
That's one where I probably, because it was more of a one-on-two situation, didn't have a real advantage. I probably would have peeled off to the side.
Especially because the defender is Heckathorn, who's 6 foot tall and has got like a 7 foot wingspan.
She's erased several shots already today. I did not track blocks, but probably should have.
The words of Clint Eastwood, a man's got to know his limitations.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you look at who's guarding you and say, you know, I don't think I'm going to take it in there in this girl.
Shot put up by Nolting, won't go. Rebound, Larrabee, and she'll go to the line. Lady Riders have to put a body on her.
Yep.
And again, that play right there was almost identical to what we illustrated at halftime. Giving up penetration, and it causes people to get out of position, and you have got to put a body on her.
She's a good enough rebounder. We did this some with our boys when I coached. I'd put somebody on her and tell them, don't help. All you do is box her out. Don't leave her for any reason. I don't care if somebody runs in and shoots a layup. You box that girl out constantly.
Shot
there
put
you
up
go.
by Bosselman.
Claire
Good
had
job
a real
by
good
Turner.
box.
Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld down the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Heckathorn.
Riders got to recognize where Heckathorn's at. You get a nice drive and Heckathorn picks you up, spit it to somebody else.
Sean Barnett, electrical timeout called by St. Mary's, I believe. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
.448 remaining in the basketball contest. 45-36 Riders hanging on. Rabel drives the paint, goes up off the glass, missed that one. Well, sometimes you get it down there, it kind of surprises you. You don't have somebody's hand in your face, and then you just absolutely miss it.
Riders have had a chance with some really kind of point-blank shots here last minute or so.
Really put a hurting on Kenton.
Yeah.
With a couple, don't try to catch it. So Soph about reached out and grabbed it out of instinct. Now she's laughing. She wanted to reach up. Luckily, Nolting slapped it before she could grab it.
Rabel off the glass. Nice inbound pass by Manker.
Kenton's had some real defensive breakdowns here in the last couple minutes, giving up a lot of easy shots, people losing their men.
Kenton's got their work cut out for them, and of course you still have to take good shots. You can't just go down there and throw one up from 25 feet.
They're trying to score 11 points in one possession.
Exactly.
Coach Bosselman talked about consistent shooting being an issue. They were 0 of 14 from the three-point line in their last game. And so I'm sure that there's been a discussion about that.
Rabel shot, no good.
I would have liked to run a little more clock right there myself.
There's Bosselman. We got into Sean Barnett, electrical timeout called by Kenton. We'll be right back.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. 47-39. On the American Legion scoreboard, Riders out on top.
It's a good thing the cameras aren't on us here.
Sophia Menker will bring the basketball up for the Lady Rough Riders. Again, right before the break, Mike and I, you and I were on the same page. Riders don't have to be in any hurry.
Yeah.
The clock is their friend.
Reese had a wide open shot. Normally I would say, Reese, shoot that ball. But with an 11-point lead or a 10-point lead and 3 minutes to go, I would like to run some clock. Make Kenton play some defense.
And Jacobs drives the lane and draws the foul.
And the one thing we've talked about, not as much this year, but the fouling situation, that's the first foul for Kenton in this quarter. They can afford to be unbelievably aggressive right now, and the Riders need to know that. You know, take their time, take care of the ball, because they're going to be pressuring. I'm sure Coach Bosselman told them, hey, get up in their shorts and really let's get some turnovers.
Foul's going to be called on Heckathorn. Not really sure what she did.
And you know, Kenton, it'd be different if I was playing OG right now, who is hyper aggressive and physical. I might be inclined to tell him to go be aggressive and score. I'm not sure we could handle the ball against their pressure. Kenton has not exhibited very much pressure defensively at all. Have not played a very good defensive game, in my opinion. So if they're not going to be aggressive, I'll pass around, work it, run some clock.
Absolutely.
Be patient.
There's a good look.
And missed it.
Pull it back out.
Take it back out.
There you go. That was a good shot there. I like that. I'll still score. I can still take shots in the paint. Still drive. Still draw fouls. I'm not sure I would take any threes at this point.
In the Bruce Brown era, we had the Louisville offense, and Louisville starts with an L, nothing but a layup. And then we also had the Georgia offense. We'll take good shots.
Good. Just keep racking up the fouls, milking the clock. Kenton hasn't shown any desire to trap, to put us into conflict offensively, so run the clock. Look for layups.
Manker, Rabel.
Easy.
See, the last thing you want to do is turn the ball over.
Good. Scott Jordan saved him with a timeout.
All right, we've got another Sean Barnett electrical timeout called on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
Neil Diamond brings us into the action here with 2 minutes left to go in the game.
2:10 remaining. Ball loose on the floor. Heckathorn has it. It's going to be a 2-on-1 break. Shot put up and in by Bostatter.
Ryder's just careless with the ball.
And a reach around.
Almost twice.
Foul, exactly.
All right, now next foul, Riders are going to get 2 free throws. That's big. 6-point lead, minute 55 to go. Riders are going to get 2 shots at the next foul. Kenton came out and is looking to trap a little more now, so the girls got to be ready for that trap.
Lob it down into Rabel. She's in the paint and it's going to be fouled.
Uh-oh, the
Kenton wanted a tie-up.
Kenton faithful are not happy.
I think they may have had a beef on that one.
Could have had a jump ball pretty easily.
Yeah.
Reese Rabel at the line, misses the first.
Just get one at least here, Reese.
Close games in the fourth quarter come down to 2 things: turnovers and free throws.
Got one.
That was big.
2.
3-possession game now.
7-point lead for the Rough Riders, 150 remaining.
If they want to shoot threes, let them shoot threes, except for Bosselman. Keep them from driving.
Shot put up by Nolting, won't go. Rebound comes down. Here comes the Riders. Good job by Maker. Get back out to Hirschfeld.
Keep it in the middle of the court. Reese is going to get 2 more free throws.
Well, you make free throws with, you can put this game out of reach.
Yes.
She hits the first one. Reese has 11 points on the evening. Another free throw.
3 riders in double figures, Joe. That's a good sign for Lady Riders when that happens.
You said it earlier in the broadcast, the Riders need another double-digit score. A third one.
Illegal screen called by Aaron Braun against the Kenton Wildcats. And it was.
Full court pressure being applied by the Lady Cats.
Lady Riders need to catch the ball, be strong.
They don't see Turner. I don't know, would you make that pass?
Oh, yeah, in a heartbeat.
Would you?
Now, not many girls can throw
the Doug Spencer baseball pass.
The Doug Spencer baseball path over half court.
The best in St. Mary's history, girls-wise, was Liz Krug.
Liz Krug was tremendous. She could throw a three-quarters court on the dime.
She was great off the dribble, throwing full court. She just had tremendous touch on it. And the recipient oftentimes was her cousin, Nan Kogi, who had the best hands around and seemed to be able to always
hold on to the ball, be strong, they're going to foul you. Be strong, they'll foul you.
Yep.
We putting this game on ice.
I think so.
That's appropriate given the start of the day.
Absolutely.
Ice storm coming through.
Hirschfeld with 2 free throws. This is the first one. She'll get one more.
Yeah, she's our leading free throw shooter, 74%. Looking for point number 9.
Riders are up by 11.
Giving the Riders almost 4 double-digit scores. It's a good recipe for the future.
Absolutely.
For the tournament.
12-point lead for the Rough Riders. Bosselman's shot won't go. Whoa.
And running short on time at this point in the game, the Wildcats are kind of forced at this point to
launch threes.
Launch
threes and foul right away.
Yep.
Inbounds pass goes off the hands of Hirschfeld. I don't know if you're a Kenton fan, does this game without their leading scorer, does it just show you how much she's missed, or the fact that if she's out, nobody really stepped up as far as I was concerned tonight to take her spot?
Yeah, that Coach Bosselman knows that better than we do, which is more true.
And I believe, obviously, she'll be back.
Right.
Yeah, she'll be back probably for the game Saturday they got, Bell Fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think so.
3-point shot put up by Heckathorn. We've got a timeout on the floor. 53-44. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
This reminder, Saturday we'll be back here with boys basketball against the Minster Wildcats. JVs tip it off at 4. Then next week on Tuesday, boys wrestling as the Elida Bulldogs will take on the boys wrestlers. Then on Thursday the 13th, girls basketball tournament action against Rossford. And then Friday we'll have boys basketball against the Elida Bulldogs. And that will most likely round out our coverage for the winter sports schedule here on Rider Nation Station.
St. Mary's boys will draw Sunday for their tournament selection.
Sophia Maker will go to the line.
Sophia at 11 points right now. Nice.
That's a shooter's roll. That was like halfway down the rim and crawled back over the top.
That's great rotation on the ball.
Yes.
Great rotation.
3 double-digit scores and a 9 and a 7. That's a recipe for
success.
Win.
Yep.
They did that this whole season. You would have flipped that 6 and 15, 15 and 6 possibly.
That should be traveling, don't you think?
Interesting dance move.
A little up and down action. Whoop. 13 seconds, so the Lady Riders with the win will run their record to 7 and 15.
Cross half. You do have to cross half, I think.
That should be it. And 5 and 4 in the Western Buckeye League. Kenton drops to 17 and 3 overall, 7 and 2 in the Western Buckeye League. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and wrap things up from Grand Lake Health Systems Court right after this.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Already back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. I'm Joe Hurlbert alongside Mike and Kelly J, where the Rough Riders win at 55-44. The JV contest was won by St. Mary's rather easily, 53-17. Let's take a look at some of the numbers in the first half, have some final comments, and we'll take this one to the house.
Okay, for the Kenton Wildcats, here goes the scoring. Bostider with 2, Larrabee 11, Bosselman with 14, Peckathorn with 4, Nolte with 13 for their total of 44. Wildcats were 13 of 56 for 23% from the floor. They were an amazing 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Probably the huge biggest stat of the night, though, 5 of 25 from the three-point line for 20%. So they were able to get quite a few shots up. 18 offensive boards. 18 offensive boards.
Wow.
So obviously, we talked in the pregame, missing their leading scorer, Sidney Payne, and that really changes their look, I'm sure. And I know Coach will go into the locker room and say, you know, all is not lost. We got another game here on Saturday. We can kind of regroup, and hopefully everybody will be healthy. And if you look at it, in the long term, they're not going to win the WBL. That OG's got that pretty much under wraps right now, and so now you're looking for, let's make a tournament run. And so if they're gonna lose a game to St. Mary's, I'm sure he would rather lose this game than here in 2 weeks if they play him again.
Absolutely, I agree.
So yeah, you know, you go in as a coach, you go in and you speak positively about things, and you say, hey, we've got some things to work on, but hey, we were missing our leading scorer. We're not the same team that they're going to see in 2 weeks. Go ahead.
If I'm Scott Jordan, on the other hand, I'm going to say, ladies, we've won 4 of our last 6.
Yep.
We just beat a team that was 17-2. This is the shocker in Northwest Ohio that people will be talking about this tonight. How in the world did St. Mary's beat Kenton? So I'm going to play on the positive and say we've won 4 out of 6. The team just won 14 in a row.
Right.
And we put a loss on them by double digits. I'm going to play on that as a big-time positive. The things I really like the most is 3 double-digit scores and then 2 other girls at 9 and 7. Mm-hmm. That's why we put 55 points on the board. We normally average in the 30s. Mm-hmm. That's a recipe for success, not just tonight, but in the tournament to come.
Absolutely.
So I'm using this as a big-time springboard for tournament play for my girls.
Absolutely.
Well, let me run down through St. Mary's. Sophia Maker with 13 led the way for the Riders. Cadence Hirschfeld with 9. Lauren Jacobs, who did most of her damage in the first half, with 10. Logan Henson 4, Reese Rabel 12, and Claire Turner 7. So again, quite a bit of additional scoring from some people that haven't been doing that consistently all year long. From the field, 18 of 47 for 38%. They had only 10 turnovers on the night, 14 of 18 from the free throw line, and that's a huge statistic for St. Mary's, who has not been over the course of the season a great free throw shooting team. So that was a great performance from the line tonight. And 5 of 12 from the three-point line for 42%. And the thing that I think was really big there was the fact that they only took 12 shots. Meanwhile, Kenton took 25, and according to the coach, not shooting really well from 3 here of late. Jacked up 25 shots. Some of those they had to late in the game.
Right.
But still, a lot of attempts. I thought St. Mary's took better shots than they have in the past few weeks.
Drove the ball rather than settling for threes.
And they also, some of that was getting to the free throw line. Easier shots.
Absolutely. All righty, that's going to wrap it up for Rider Nation Station here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Want to thank our entire staff, Rez Chisholm, Hunter Winget on camera, Doug and Rich Spencer pushing all the buttons down below. For my colleagues Mike and Kelly J, I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until we see you next time, so long, everyone.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders! Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.